Again, I got home Tuesday. It is Friday after work and I'm back out again. So I'm in a new area and I've just left the trailhead. I'm gonna go in here tonight just to check it out real quick. My brother again is gonna meet me here and we're gonna do some hunting early in the morning. Well, there's elk sign. There's a lot of tracks right in here. None of them are fresh. There seems to be a lot of them. Well, I've seen a couple of sage grouse and a bat that just flew over my head. So I got that really strong barnyard smell that elk smell like. But here's the thing, is there's cattle up here too. Same as the last spot. And I just don't know well enough yet how to distinguish the two, or if you can. I don't know that. I need to research that. So there's another split in the road coming up, and you'll stay to the right again. Did you see that light?
Yeah, white light flashing.
That would be me. How's the drive?
Not too bad.
Not too bad?
Long.
Do you get sick of this camera?
Only when I'm in front of it. Other than that, it's not too bad.
So I went up about a third of a mile.
Yeah.
And I ran into a bunch of tracks. They're not
really?
fresh.
Yeah.
And then I ran into some scat that's not fresh. But
still more than last time.
Well, we found some fresh scat.
That's true.
And some tracks that just weren't running into anything. But yeah, so I'm hoping we get in there a little deeper tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you know, if we can just see something, that would be fun. So we are just sleeping in the trucks. We brought everything to go backpacking in. We got ourselves set up for that, but what we didn't want to do is go traipsing up through that area and then blow all the elk out of the place where we'd be hunting in the morning. So we were thinking originally of going up high, but then if we do that with the way the thermals are running at this time, and in the morning of course, are down, so it'd just be blowing our scent down on top of them if we weren't hunting this specific area and we weren't worried about it so much. So we decided to stay down at the trucks, and then in the morning when we've got the thermals coming down still, we'll hunt up at first light and see what we can find. The other thing about this area is there's been some confirmed bears in this area. Everywhere I go is bear country when I come up to these type of areas, but honestly I don't worry about it too much. But there has been confirmed sightings here as of last week, so we'll have to be careful of that. On the other hand, I really hope we see one. I would love to see a bear. I've always said this, I've seen scat, I've seen tracks, but I've never seen one, and I would love to see one out in the wild, at a distance of course. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. We're heading up now. We just ran into a couple of hunters, actually really cool guys. Apparently they've been hunting this area for 20 years. So they gave us a few tips as far as where the elk might be, where they've been pushed. Also stay away from this area because there's carcass down and the bears are on the carcass. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. we'll hunt today, we'll hunt hard, hunt all day, and then we'll probably call it a day. That barnyard smell. We've run into some scats, so we know they're in here. If I don't see something at least, and then I want to see something, and I want to get at least a good stalk. If I blow the stalk, then that's fine because I can learn from that. But if I don't see something this time, I think I'm going to get pretty frustrated. Nevertheless, I'm having fun. Doe. We've seen 4 or 5 head of doe. Bear scat. Elk scat. Lots of trees. Some extremely fresh scat, and we heard something over here. This part is so much fun to me, just to try and figure out where it's going, what it's doing. This is a big portion that I enjoy about this whole process. We are at the head of this river. Little spring here. It's the biggest spring I've seen. Kind of cool. So we are just going to water up here. We're a little bit low on water. Maybe we sit and wait this one out too. Just let it pass over. Oh, you know what? Here's... I don't know.
Does it have a stream marked here too?
Yeah, maybe this is the stream. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is? Oh, that's funny.
But, see, it has it feeding down into that. Yeah, we'll stay off the ridge tops for a little bit here. We're not on close to the ridge tops, but we'll stay low. Here's a nice spring that we found. And a wallow. So, some more thunder. We know they're in here. Now we just need to find them. So we found this wallow so we think we're just going to sit on it for a little while. See what happens. There's been a lot of traffic in there. Some fresh scat. What I need to understand better is how do I close that distance, or how do I close that? Okay, they're in here. Where are they? Okay, I just saw about, I don't know, 6 head of cow. So I saw them. Mark. Yeah, they're gone. I think they hit that wallow. I was just up on that hill, and I was just kind of looking around. I looked down, and I saw, I don't know, it was like 6 head or something. All cow. Dang. I mean, there's no way I could have got a shot. But, I mean, I'll take that as a win, right? We found some, we actually saw them. Dang.
So fresh tracks out there and everything.
What's that?
Fresh out there.
No, I saw them.
You saw them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there are about 6 head of them.
Wow. They go down this way.
No, they went. I was up here, and then I think they either saw me or smelled me, because this wind is just all, it's going all over the place.
Yeah.
So I looked down and saw them, and then they bolted.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow, that's cool though.
See, here's my question. Do we stay here and watch that wallow? Or do we just say, okay, let's go?
That's part of me's wondering if we need to find a more stable wind, where this one keeps flipping all over.
Yeah.
But if we find one where we know, like, okay, if we stay here, we're okay.
Honestly, I was getting really frustrated. I'd be able to play it right way. I was getting really frustrated because we hadn't even seen anything. But now that we've seen something, I mean, that gives me a lot of, it boosts my morale, because we've been looking at the signs, looking at the wallows, looking at the scrapes, etc. So I'm just glad we finally got to see something. I am so torn right now. I'm just so excited that we got into elk. But at the same time, now that I think about it, I think I heard them before I saw them. So they either saw me or smelled me, one of the two. I mean, I'm so glad that we actually got to see some. But, God, man, this is awesome. What I need to learn is this. Now that I've busted them, are they gone? My understanding is the elk run. So, do we just need to pick up our stuff and start hunting elsewhere? Start hoofing it again and find another spot? I'm learning, man. That's the thing about being out here. I can watch videos all day long, listen to podcasts all day long, and those are good things. But I'm not gonna learn like I would if I'm not out here. Man, that's so awesome. We got into them. So we've been hunting for 14 hours. Been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, but we're kind of working our way back towards the truck slowly. It's the sun has already gone down behind the mountain, but it's still pretty light. Cattle.
May see if we can ride one on the way back. We'll see.
I have never been in a place with so much bear sign, black bear sign. It's kind of fun to see. all the country I go to that's like this is black bear country, but I haven't seen a lot of sign. But in here it's everywhere, especially certain areas. It's really condensed in certain areas. So that's been a lot of fun to see as well. Pretty country. Well, gentlemen, we gave it a good run. Or at least saw some. That's progress. But we're back at the trucks now. It is 9:41 at night. We're gonna head home. We've got 2 hours ahead of me. Mark's got about 3 and some change. But a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. See ya.